Welcome back to another day of crazy antics, wild Karens, and public freakouts that you've never seen before. Actually, you've probably seen them before. Why did I even say that? These are clips you've probably seen already. I've seen some of these for the first time. Let's get into it. You know what this is. It's Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with your host, the Australian Idiot. Let's get into the clips. In this clip here, we've got a pair of workers who are just arguing with each other for some reason or another, going on a bit of a tiffy about something to do with work, I'm assuming? Maybe not. Maybe they're just arguing because they hate each other. Who knows? Either way, one of the customers is makes an attempt to get assistance in the midst of this.
Hey, yo, real quick though, while y'all having y'all conversation, I owe 2 cents the removal joint. It should be alright too. It is? Alright, appreciate it, my boy.
It's out too?
Yeah, this too.
I mean, at least the staff, when asked, actually did help the customer a little bit by at least pointing to the direction they need to go. Usually, you'd want to actually take them to the thing because, you know, they might not quite understand where you're referencing, yada, yada, yada. But I suppose you're too distracted in the argument that you're in the midst of in order to actually do that properly. My guess is there's probably no manager around or anything, because I would be surprised if there was a manager or some boss around that they never stepped in to attempt to stop this, because it's just kind of a bad look to have your 2 employees who are at the front just arguing and screaming at each other like that. Doesn't exactly create a welcoming atmosphere for people to come and do their shopping in. In this clip, emotions are running very high considering that we're seemingly almost 24 hours into a massive flight delay and ultimately a couple snaps at some of the workers of the airport, to the point where, well, cops need to get involved to attempt to de-escalate it.
Yeah, you know, we're the patient now. Yeah, of course. Yeah, if you get enough in, these people are acting like morons. I don't want that girl to beat me up though. They won't say those that are being disrespectful. Yeah, shoot. I don't want to get shot. I don't want to get shot. This is, I know. Yeah, we all have.
So what are we going to do the first place?
I'd rather just sit.
What do you wait for another flight?
Thank you. That took a minute.
Hey, who's hey? I don't care. Get out of here. What are you hating? What are you hating? What? I don't have to. I didn't do anything wrong. So what? Okay, oh, you nigga, come on. Are you crazy, bro? Are you crazy? No, they didn't touch you. I didn't touch you. You don't want to go to work. Yeah, come on. Hey, out. Hey, out. Have some respect. You just spit on me. All right, let me record it. Let me go live. You want to do that? I'll go live. Yeah. You can't do no stop. They can't do nothing to me. I didn't do nothing. You're not being illegal. I paid for that. Move. Yeah, hurry. Control him. The way he pulled up. And I've been acting professional since 5 a.m. No, they don't. They're trying to. I'm not from here.
I get it. I genuinely do. It sucks. Like, you've probably had things planned to do this day that now you've just spent wasting away in an airport for a flight to go to somewhere else, to Las Vegas, from my understanding of what the context of this was, and it's just ended up that nope, flight got canned for like delayed for almost 24 hours, and from my understanding it ultimately got cancelled too for everyone here. So yeah, emotions are going to be running high, people are going to be upset, people are going to be angry, but screaming and yelling at the workers is not going to help anyone. They are hopefully trying their best to alleviate this current situation, to find a way to fix it, considering how horribly it's all gone wrong. And screaming and shouting at them isn't going to make them fix it faster. Heck, it's more likely going to distract them or make them be a bit slower about it, because, you know, they've just had to deal with someone going off at them. And saying that, oh, but I've done nothing wrong, you can't do shit to me. It's like, to a point you've just harassed workers at an airport. Like, there's certain rules you kind of got to follow to a certain degree, and here you're very clearly, blatantly crossing them. But, you know, the police actually make an attempt to de-escalate things. Unfortunately, the clip ends there, so I wonder what happened next. Here we go, Kevin, who's a bit upset because he's unable to get cash at a store, I think.
You're gonna ask me to and you can take these dudes to shove up your because here's no, I know what I want. What are you gonna do, Phil? I swear to God, if you touch me, I will out you and throw you in fucking jail, bitch. How can you not have cash? Call them. They know who I am. You waste my time. It's what you did. I don't care about the money. It's the time you waste. Kids here. I don't care about kids. You'll probably get worse. Get out of the store. Thanks for wasting my time. Call the cops. I don't give a how do you not have cash on hand? Why did you say that? No. Get out. Wait, dude, get out. It's not your concern. Get out of the store. I don't give a get out. Go. Bitch, and you're fucking beating people. Wow, good one. Get out of here.
That's at least what I gather from the clip here, because he's going off about the fact that they don't carry cash, which is very interesting to say the least. I guess it deposes on how the laws function in America, but usually most stores have cash here in Australia. Most stores. Some stores will have signs out the front letting you know, hey, we don't accept cash here, we only accept card, which is really annoying. And there's also others that only accept cash and don't do card. But usually there's a big, massive sign to give you that information here. So maybe, I'm not 100% sure about this one. Maybe this guy was going for some cash out, and that's why he couldn't get, they didn't have cash to do any cash out, which, you know, that's a completely fair thing, because shops are not banks, buddy. Get your cash out from an ATM, not a shop. I don't know. It's a bit... This one's interesting. He's really going off his nutter about the lack of cash at the store for some reason or another, which definitely unnecessary, to say the least. Like, really? You don't need to go off your lungs there and burn them into hell or something. Like, geez, calm down. Next we have a Karen who's had such a miserable life that she's had to go out of her way to bully a batch of kids because she's got nothing else better to do in her time.
You want to challenge a grown woman? You think this is funny? Little 4 hours, little working parents that bought these $600,000-$700,000 bikes. But bottom line is, how much was the fucking
I'm an
bike?
orphan.
This was like whatever. Shut the up, little dude. Shut the up. I'm Batman.
He's been getting bullied his entire
Your
life.
parents haven't died, so stop.
Wow.
And you think you're a comedian. Wow. Right, how much was the bikes? How much were they? $1,000. Oh, look at me, little. Look at me. Look at me.
Why me?
No, I'm talking to him.
What do you want? Go away. You came here. This is me and my family.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna
Let me call your mother and tell her how much I disrespect.
She's dead. She's dead. How you gonna
dead,
call
guys?
her?
No.
You haven't met my mom because she's dead.
You're a liar, dude. You can't even act.
Dead.
I'm Batman, lady. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Guess what? Guess what my last name is? Bat Son. So no, I'm Batman, dude.
I mean, it is clear the kids are acting a little bit there, pretending to cry, but Jesus Christ, what type of adult goes up to a bunch of kids and just starts attacking them with insults and crap like that? Like, what mind do you have to be in to be willing to do something like that? Like, you're bullying children for what? What's the reason, lady? Come on, tell us. In this next, we got a Karen who's a little bit unhappy with their Uber.
Seriously, press charges.
No.
Press
Let him go.
charges.
Yeah.
Press charges.
Can you call 911,
Press
please?
charges.
She's getting
Yeah,
wild.
call 911. Oh, yeah.
Let him
Call
go.
911. Call 911.
Let go of his shirt and go home.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, seriously, yeah, get some help.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Call 911.
Yeah, call 911. Yeah, call
Angie, look, there's a
Call
go get a cop
911.
from there. There's a
Call
police.
911.
Yeah. Go get a cop.
For real?
Yeah. Hurry though, there's someone there.
Great. Call 911. Get in the car! Get the fuck in the car! Get the fuck in the car, you piece of disgusting fucking shit! Yeah, whatever the fuck I want! Oh, I'm getting really attacked.
Where's the vehicle? 901 South Miami. She attacked me. She physically, she's getting mad. She
I'm a
physically attacked
5-foot girl
me. Yes.
that weighs
Destroying my
100
vehicle right
pounds.
now.
I'm getting really like
She's destroying
belligerent
my
right
vehicle.
now,
She's insane.
so.
What do you say? I don't know. She. Well, yeah, she attacked me. I had bruises all over me.
Yeah,
she's like
I'm
destroying my
attacking
vehicle.
you.
She's like,
You have bruises all
she's
over
destroying my
you.
car right now. She's insane. Yes, please. Yes. 901 South Miami.
Holy shit. What are you doing?
Oh no! Oh no!
Bro, you lost your mind.
I have lost my mind!
My scissors.
No, 901 South Miami.
Holy shit.
We need a police officer!
She's throwing scissors.
She's insane.
And she's hitting me with the scissors. Right behind you. You talk to them? Look at, I got hit with a scissor. Oh my god, an iPhone. Look, your iPhone.
Oh my gosh, that's destruction of property. You're crazy, dude. Oh my god, this bitch
She took down his side mirror. His mirror.
jump.
I guess I'll flee the crime scene.
Good night.
Bro, so wrong.
She must have just been either high out of her mind or so damn drunk she didn't even realize what was happening. One of the two. Or maybe she is just simply a lunatic. That could be in the cards. That's a possibility. Good God, why are people like this? Here we have probably one of the more craziest clips that I've really come across over the years. It's, I'm just gonna let you watch it yourself before I say much more.
Son on the 10th of November was assaulted by Tracy.
What? No, what was assaulted? What was assaulted?
He was punched, and I'm sure you are aware of
And
it.
the police are dealing with it, sir.
The police are dealing with it, but I'm not happy that Tracy is still coming to the school. From what I gathered,
So the teacher that punched your son
was
is
here
still in the
at a
school.
point. The teacher was here at a point which was supposed to be taken off.
Mr. Autumno,
No.
it's not appropriate to discuss. Not a matter we're dealing
What
No,
happened
because
to
your
my
son was what, suspended?
What happened to my son being assaulted, and at the same time, a suspension letter was handed to him? Is that appropriate?
So it's not appropriate for me to discuss.
It's
What happened to my
appropriate.
son?
It's
It's not a
appropriate.
matter
It's,
the school's
What
dealing
happened
with.
to my son?
It's beyond us.
but
What
she's
happened to
still
my
here.
son?
She's still in the school.
What
I'm
happened
not
to my
prepared
son?
I'm not prepared to discuss that with
Why
you.
wouldn't don't I have
It's not- I'm not dealing with it.
don't
sir.
I have rights to know that the teacher is not here in the school?
It's not.
Someone
it's not a
assaulted
matter
my
that we're
son.
dealing with.
Someone
And
punched
my
his
son.
And you
son.
have
Someone
Someone
punched
has
my
punched
son.
his son
You have
in
to
your
take him to A&E
And you have
on
appropriately
that same day.
reported it.
And you
It's
s-
not
and you-
appropriate.
and you-
Someone punched her son, his
I
son in
can't
the
leave.
school.
This-
Yeah.
You don't have right to tell me to leave.
Yeah.
I cannot leave. You can
No.
call the police if you want. This is a public space. I have right to do what I'm doing.
You can't discuss. I can't
I have
discuss
right
it.
to do what I'm doing.
I've no comments to make.
In the interest of the public, this is the interest
Sir,
in the
this
interest
isn't
of
the
the
way to
public.
deal with it.
You can call the police if you want to call it. They have
No,
the
because
matter.
we need to let people know
I
that
need to let
children
the
are
public
coming to
know.
school and being punched by teachers.
It has been dealt
It's-
with appropriately. It has
How?
It has
She's
not
still
been dealt with
here
appropriately.
for 3 weeks.
I
His
have been in-
children.
I have been in
No,
contact
for
with the
3
police.
You
weeks.
don't know how the school.
I have been in contact
How?
with the police.
But how is this happening on your premises? A child is being punched, and then they haven't,
Mr.
and then he's
Lane
been
gave me
suspended.
because my son has been taken off the
And you
school
leave- and you
and
leave.
going to completely different schools. Okay, so this is all you guys are doing. I am going to take it further. On the 10th of November 2023, I got a call that my son Christopher was assaulted, being punched by one of the support teacher.
He was what? He was what?
He was punched
By who?
by one of the teachers.
Okay.
assistant staff.
Yep. Okay.
And
Where?
we got
Where was he
in
punched?
the playground, in the chest and the neck,
Who was he punched by?
by one of the teachers.
At what school?
Christ the King, this school.
This school. This school.
That's a whole lot to unpack. Just the box is dropped right in front of you, and you just look at it going, wow. Do I really want to open that can of worms? Well, today I am. Let's open that box up. This is kind of wild because from what I've learned with the schooling system, at least when I was a lot younger in Australia, is that there were teachers that would be a lot more physical with how they treat their students. Whether you would accept that as a fine thing to do or not is the other question, but usually these teachers, it's just a simple thing as like they would be taken out of that school in particular and moved to a school pretty fair bit away. But like I do distinctly remember like when I was in about grade 5, there was this assistant teacher who took over for one of the normal teachers for about a handful of weeks, and at one point he pretty much grabbed a student by their neck and dragged them across the classroom because they were being a bit rowdy. Anyway, that teacher disappeared a day or two later, and we didn't see him for a while. When I was in my final year of primary school, he reappeared as a teacher's aide for a brief period of time, which was very interesting to say the least, and completely wild that even occurred. But it seems to be how a lot of school systems go because of the lack of teachers. They're just like, this person was actually good at their job. They did this one stupid thing. Let's just throw them to a random school out in the middle of whoop whoop where no one's going to know who they are for a bit. But it sounds like here that the teacher hasn't even gone anywhere yet, and that the teacher is still at this school and action hasn't really been appropriately actioned if they're still there, because it seems wild that even with an accusation like this, wouldn't you think that, okay, maybe we need to put her out of this classroom or this school for a little while and as we look into it and then maybe bring her back? I don't know. In this next clip, we got a Karen who decides to annoy a worker whilst they're on their break because he's inside his car and he has his car running whilst he's eating.
If you're just sitting here waiting, because you're polluting the air unnecessarily, you're having your lunch, you're on your phone, why don't you switch off the engine?
I'm just not switching it
You're
off.
on petrol, why?
I mean, valid points, but I don't know, I'm not switching it off. I mean, I'm only having a 5-minute break.
Yeah,
I've not been.
Just switch it off. I'm sick of walking past cars that just sort of spit their fumes in the air for no reason whatsoever. Why? Why do you do it?
Why do you need to vent at me for? What have I purposely done to you?
Because I have to breathe it in because I'm constantly.
You have to breathe it in. You've walked in my car.
Stupidity and inconsiderate.
Um,
Plus you're wasting your own petrol. Why do you do it? Just switch it off.
I mean, I really don't know what it's really upsetting you for, like, darling. I mean.
You don't understand why it's upsetting me.
No.
Because it's pollution.
Right. Okay, but I mean, do apologise.
Yeah.
You know, I completely understand where the Karen's possibly coming from here. It is kind of unnecessary to have your car running when you're not doing any driving for it, but as someone who lives in Australia, this is quite common for a lot of workers to do, especially in summer. You take a break from work, you're either going to sit inside the work room or the team room where it might have aircons running, or you just get your food, go to your car, flick it on and enjoy the aircon for like the short time period that you're there for. Yes, it is unnecessary polluting, and it is something you shouldn't really be doing, but at the end of the day, a lot of people are going to do it because comfort is a very big thing that people like. Here we got an unhappy Kevin who seems to have had a fun night drinking at the bar and everything's gone horribly wrong and he blames it all on the worker at the bar. Good on him.
I have the right to do this. I'm posting you.
Thank God.
You got it.
Keep
I am.
posting, man.
I am.
Keep posting.
Oh, I'm posting this.
Shit, really?
Good. Yeah, and I have the right to do this.
You should be fired.
You should be in a drunk tank. You should be careful driving home as well.
There you go. Wow.
I don't care. I'm not stopping until he leaves. This is my right. I'm within my right. He's threatening me. I'm within my right.
Yeah.
And if he continues, I'll call the police because I guarantee you can't drive home.
Well, thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Okay, we're all good. 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 Okay. We're all good.
Sorry, sir.
Fantastic. Like, I don't even know what to say about this one. It's just like, so according to the text that's on screen, apparently this Kevin is blaming the worker for his girl leaving him that night, which is a very interesting choice to be made and definitely shows a person who's not really able to take responsibility for their own decisions, and maybe once he wakes up with a massive hangover, he'll rethink everything he did the night beforehand and realize what he's done. Or maybe not. There are people who just don't care to actually acknowledge when they're wrong and just pretend that nothing actually happened. Good on ya. Here you have a Kevin who's a genius who likes to steal Amazon packages, being confronted for doing so.
Why did you ring my bell saying that you're Amazon?
So I work with Starry, so this is the only way I was able to get in the building. The account manager sent me there to see if there was paperwork in there.
I know you're going around stealing packages. All I know is if you come into my building again, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. The whole building and the whole block.
Mm-hmm.
Totally not suspicious hate behavior whatsoever, casually walking into an apartment complex, looking in a room where packages may or may not be dropped off, going to put down your umbrella, actually deciding not to and walking away. Totally not odd behavior in any way, shape or form. Here we have by far one of the most craziest interactions I've seen so far. So basically what happened beforehand is this guy in his truck was pulling into this private car park. As he's pulling into this car park, this other person in their Mercedes decided to try and pull out and went extremely close to the truck, almost hitting them because it seems like they don't know how to quite drive. Anyway, the person inside the Mercedes quickly escalates this entire situation. Here's a clip.
She just spit on my car now. You can see it leaking down. She's spitting on me.
He's blocking my car.
I'm not.
He's literally blocking
You
me.
drove into me.
No.
You drove into me. The front of your car hit mine.
You're supposed to be on that
You
side,
drove
and
into
you're
me.
on this side.
You
You're on this side.
you
We're
drove
before
into me, ma'am.
exiting.
Ma'am, you
are
drove
on
into
the
me.
exiting side,
Ma'am.
and I was on the
Drove the front of your car into me.
Bro, what the
You
fuck
put the
is-
front of your car
Bitch,
into
you
mine.
stopped. No,
I didn't move the back of my car into you.
Stop right there in the middle of the road.
Because you almost hit me.
Reason, bitch.
Because you almost hit me.
Bitch, you wanna- Bro, hurry up, hurry up, bro. Just drive over here, bro. Drive over here, bro. This is gonna be-
It's
Stop recording me, bitch! You can't record me, bitch, without my permission, bitch! Stop recording me, 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 bitch! Where the police, bitch?
I called them. They're on their way.
The police, bitch!
They're on their
Move away
way.
from my car, dumbass!
Just wait for the cops.
Trash!
Just wait for the cops.
Bitch! Jewish bitch! Bro, move away from my
We're
car.
waiting for the cops. We don't need to. It's private. We're not blocking traffic. Yeah, this is private.
Do you own it, bitch?
No, either does the city though.
Bought this shit, bitch. Move the fuck out of here. Get that nasty ass car, bitch. Bro, move your car away from
Just wait for the cops. Just wait for the cops.
Look how far you are.
Wait for the cops.
On the road, bro.
Just wait for the cops.
How far you are.
You started driving at me, so I
You
stopped.
can't drive for shit.
Started driving at me, so I
Drive for
stopped.
shit. You can't drive for shit.
You
Look
drove
how
the
far
front of
you-
your car
What
into
the
mine.
fuck? You're supposed to be on this side,
You
bitch.
drove the front of
You're
your
supposed
car
to be- you
into
can't record
mine.
me, bitch. Stop recording me,
Here's
bitch.
the cops.
Stop recording me, bitch.
Here's the cops.
Stop recording me, bitch.
Oh, I'm pressing
Stop recording
charges
me,
now.
bitch.
I'm
Stop
pressing
recording me,
charges
bitch.
now.
Stop. You can't press charges.
I'm
bitch.
pressing charges.
You're recording me without my permission, bitch.
It's
I will
illegal.
do whatever I want.
Knock it off.
Bruh,
Yep.
Stop recording me, bitch. Stop recording me, bitch.
You just hit my phone.
Stop
You just
recording
hit
me,
my
bitch.
phone.
Stop recording me, bitch.
You
I
just
said
hit
stop
my
recording
phone.
me. Bruh, this bitch.
She just spit on me. She hit my phone. She hit my car.
Right, this thing over here. Hold on. Let me put my phone in my pocket. Pig. Let me put my phone in my pocket. Pig.
Stop.
Bruh, this is you think shit. How you gonna arrest
Stop.
me?
You're not
bruh?
under arrest right now.
How you gonna arrest me? Bro, I got places to be. Bro, I got places to be. What the f y'all on, bruh? Bruh, he can't record me without my
Yes, you
permission.
can.
That's
Yes,
fucking
you
the
can.
law.
Turn
No,
around.
it's not.
Stop.
He cannot record me.
And you can't hit him,
I
okay?
didn't hit him.
She did. He saw you.
To help de-escalate this, you mind just turning your camera off and just stepping to the side with me?
You think you
Man. That was an entire story. It's like, I don't know. Probably the last thing you'd want to do is insult the police officers who are there to try and dissolve this situation, because then they just immediately lose any form of like, I'm sorry for this entire situation. No, the minute you're like, oh, leave me alone, you pig. It's just like, what in the world are you doing? You're just that brain dead that you just are going to swear at anyone and use any form of insult you can to insult people. And it's like how you're the type of person calling this guy white trash when you look like the very definition of it. Wow. Chaos and Bruce here. We can't go the regular insult of like, oh, she definitely lives with her parents, because I mean, in this day and age, the rental market's fucked. Good luck getting out of your parents' house. But you know that anytime she leaves home, the parents are like 50-50 whether they actually want to go around and change all the locks to make sure that she can never get back inside, because my god, she has no idea how to shut up. And of course, you know the thing where people who lack intelligence to make good arguments will just say the same point over and over again, just make it louder each and every time, because that's the only way they might ever get a point across. They can't win by actual discussions. They have to win by sheerly forcing their will upon the other person. Well, that didn't work here. Wow, what a crazy one. Here, Karen decides to park over that no parking area that is usually right beside a handicapped car park, and when she gets called out for it, she claims that the person calling her out for it is rude and an asshole.
Wanted me to move today?
Yeah.
Get the camera out of my face. She would have asked me to move. And all you had to do was say, hey man, that's kind of rude, why don't you move? Instead of coming up and taking pictures of it. Is that not rude? You're lucky my husband ain't here.
Oh yeah?
If you had a child that needed that spot, it would be a different story. That's not handicapped though, and that's why I moved way over so that the person in the handicap
it says no parking, and it has lines because a person with a disabled person needs that area in order to load and unload. I don't really care.
You might want to watch yourself.
Okay.
Stop taking pictures of me. I mean, is there a reason you have to take a picture because I was parked in a spot? All you have to do is ask me to move.
Yeah, the police will give you a ticket if I take a picture.
Whatever. Been there, done that. Why didn't you just say, hey, can you move?
Because I shouldn't have to.
But you're rude, and I shouldn't have to deal with jerks like you.
I know, I'm rude. Yeah, we're at a children's school.
Oh well, tell this dude to leave me alone.
Yes.
No, you need to stop.
So inappropriate.
I mean, seriously. I want my kid out of this school right now.
Oh, good. Get out. Is you happy to have your kid go?
Good, pull your kid out of that school, move to a different place, no one likes you here. Genuinely speaking, if you're that upset that someone called you out on your crappy behavior and your terrible parking choices, then maybe you need to, I don't know, grow up and learn how to be a considerate human being for once in your life. Instead of just going, nope, I get things done my way. If it's not my way, then screw you because you're the worst person in the world and I'm going to leave now. Bye. It's not how the world works. Wonder how many jobs you've lost for this type of attitude, because that'd be a brilliant number. Here we've got a guy who's entering a restaurant about 5 minutes before they're supposed to close, and then when he realizes that he's not going to be able to get what he wants, he starts complaining towards the worker.
Give me attitude, Sam.
Because we close at 10 o'clock and you're refusing to get out.
What time is it right now?
Are you actually kidding me?
What time is it right now? It's 9:55 and I'm standing right here at the counter, right? What's the problem? You told me if I'm at the counter by 10 o'clock.
My problem is how rude you are. Get out.
Why am I rude?
Get out.
Why am I rude?
Get out. Show my boss that.
I want to show you how you're acting. That's why I'm filming you. Because you're being disrespectful.
Do you know how disrespectful it is to be filming somebody? Get out. I will honestly call somebody else. Get out. Do you feel good that you're picking on a 22?
I'm just recording this because this is getting a little crazy right now. So, for my own safety, I'm going to have to record this right now, Sam.
Look, I'm going to be 100% honest. If you're going to a restaurant and expect to be able to be served certain types of foods or any foods in general 5 minutes before they close, you got another thing coming. A majority of restaurants, like you'd probably have stuff like your Domino's and stuff like that might keep things operating right until they close, but a lot of actual restaurants tend to already start turning machines off, turning fryers off, starting to clean all the utensils and bits and pieces and starting closing everything down around half an hour before they actually close. So, you know, once like all the hot stuff gets a chance to cool down so they can properly clean it before they go for the night and other things on those lines. So if you go into a restaurant 5 minutes before it closes and they're unable to serve you what you want, then you shouldn't be too surprised. Complaining about it is just dumb. You should have got there earlier, forehead. And yeah, maybe the workers' approach to dealing with this isn't exactly the greatest choice, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's 5 minutes before we close. What do you expect's going to happen? We're still going to have everything up and operational? Jeez.